gonna be a 25-minute podcast now.
No, we're live. What are you saying? We're
Oh,
live.
shit. All right, let's go.
So no more problems with your PC, right?
Oh man, I think I fixed it.
All right.
Fingers crossed.
All right, let's do it.
Hello, everybody out there. Welcome to Nerds with a Podcast. As always, I'm Ballsy,
I'm Axel.
Stooge.
and today we are deciding to go into a little bit of a weirder topic in the weird, I guess you could say, like quirks or just little odds and ends that people do.
Idiosyncrasies.
Yes, idiosyncrasies, things like that people do on a day-to-day basis. Maybe even things you might not even realize are actually weird unless you hear it from another person saying, dude, that's weird.
You might not even realize it's something that exists or that other people do until you have these conversations. Sometimes
Yes.
the weird shit needs to be talked about.
Like, I like to pick my nose. Wait, what?
See-
Never mind.
See,
So we're going to play Whip Your Nerd Out. No, I mean, sorry,
So
Whip Your
we-
Weird Out.
Oh.
No.
so we can, as an easy way to start us off, we can actually fucking talk about that. I don't understand people that say it's wrong to pick your nose. Every single fucking person picks your nose, and if you say that you don't pick your nose, you're a fucking liar.
Everybody
Hold
does.
tight. Hold-
Now,
yeah,
it's
now,
rude.
hold on. With
tight.
that,
Yeah.
I
Do it
could
in
see,
public.
I could
Pump the
see, I could see people saying, okay, I don't pick my nose and eat it.
Right. Right.
But-
no.
I have seen everybody pick their fucking nose at one time, even if it's one of these little quick little things.
Sometimes
Like where you just flick your
touch
nose just to get a little hardened booger out of there. No, you pick your
you
fucking
have it in there,
nose.
you like push on it, and it just like digs into your brain, and it fucking hurts. You gotta get it out.
I'm a nose picker, but
Yeah.
when you're around people, you do a quick one of these.
Yeah, you do
jabbers.
like a little.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta itch my nose or whatever.
You do
You
a
one of
quick one of
these.
these.
You don't sit there
And when
just
you're-
like,
when-
you
yeah,
know,
when you're alone,
fucking knuckle
when you're
deep
alone,
in
you
your
can
nose trying to dig for buried treasure.
Yeah, you
No.
can really get up in there when you're alone.
It's
but
like
I mean,
scratching your ass in
around
public, you
people.
know. In public, when you scratch your ass, you give yourself a quick little scratch outside the pants. At home, you know you are fucking fist deep in your butthole trying to get that fucking itch
All
out.
right.
I don't pick my ass in public, but I regularly have to
How
adjust
about
my
the people?
nuts.
Yeah, no, I
people
know,
do
yeah, yeah.
this?
You grab it, you
And
grab
you're
you do
really-
a quick
you're
grab,
really,
and you
like-
give it a little quick shake.
Dude.
Oh, no,
don't
I
like
hate-
that.
I hate when you get the stick and then it looks weird because like you grab the bottom of your pants and you know you yank down to give yourself that extra room. And then you do that quick little three-step bow-legged walk just to fucking unstick it from your leg.
Or even worse, the bow-legged doesn't work, so you gotta hit it with one of those fucking like rocket high kicks while you. And everybody's like, "Who the fuck? When did the Rockettes get in town? What the fuck?"
Was that Jackie Chan?
I'm all for adjusting yourself, but I am not for sitting there just fucking grabbing yourself for like a fucking full minute. man.
Also,
there's no
don't-
need for that.
Don't slide your hand onto raw bare dick meat in public, because then you have to fucking touch stuff, and you're touching everything with your fucking dick germs all over your hand. Everybody's got to adjust.
Look,
Women adjust their tits all the time by like
Yup.
wiggling their bras.
But they
It's
don't
cool
stay
if
there
you gotta
fucking
move the
doing it.
boys. Right.
Oh
it's
man,
cool if you
like
gotta
I've
move the
seen my
boys.
fair share
Do
of
it
ladies
through
do
your
that
pants.
little stop hop. You know,
Yep.
Yeah.
where they
Oh, yeah.
where they tug the arms right next to like as hard as they can, and then they do that little tug to kind of like prop them back up into place.
Yep.
I've seen
I-
my fair
I-
share of those. I love that little hop. It's funny. It's amusing to me. I'm just
I
like,
will-
yeah,
I
see,
will
that's her
die.
adjusting her balls. That's her fucking fixing her nuts.
I will die on the hill of every single fucking person on the planet is a nose picker, and you're a goddamn liar if you fucking say that you're not. It's not a bad habit to pick
No.
your nose. It's good hygiene as long as you fucking like wash your hands afterwards and shit. It's rude
Yeah.
to do it in public. If you're sitting in public, dude, I was driving
If
for
if,
fucking coffee.
if you have to
yesterday,
do it in
and I
public, at
looked-
least,
I
like
was
at least
driving
conceal
for
it.
coffee the other day, and I would looked over to the fucking lane next to me, and this dude
Digging for gold.
was, bro, he was wrist fucking deep, all the way up. Like he had his whole frontal lobe wrapped in his hand. He was wrist fucking deep, and he had a
Wait,
passenger with him.
What was he? Oh,
He had a
okay.
passenger.
Okay, I was
And
gonna say,
just
was
like,
he in
how
his
are you just
vehicle?
sitting here?
'Cause if he
I'm
was
like,
in
how
his
are you
vehicle-
just sitting here watching this man fucking dig for treasure like that.
Oh my god. No,
Dude.
not with someone.
No, see,
like,
It's
See, now I
amazing
can
he
see-
could function.
I could totally see, like, if he was in a car by himself, sure, no problem.
Sure.
Yeah, people in other cars are gonna judge him because this dude is elbow deep in his fucking nasal cavity. But
Dude.
if you've got a passenger in the car, dude, it's just like
They were just like
just casually, like it's
just,
everyday
just
thing.
on the
like,
phone,
yeah.
like, yeah, dude, whatever, man. He's just balls deep in his own fucking schnoz, like, whatever. Like,
I mean,
oh, God.
at least it'd be funny is if you pulled it out, you look at your friend, goes, "Is that look cancerous to you?" Like,
So, while we're talking about cars, how about the fucking people when you're pulling in and you're merging in a lane? They're beside you. No one they stay side by side with you. They don't let you. They don't slow down or they don't speed up. And now
I
you
do
got-
that because I'm petty.
Look, listen.
I do
listen.
that. I do that when the drivers
Speed
piss
up,
me off. I will
speed
literally
up.
box the
Yeah.
driver
Slow
in.
down.
I did
Speed
it the
up or
other
slow
day.
down.
I did it
the other
last
day
week. I did it last week on
because
my way home.
some guy was weaving through fucking traffic, came right up on my fucking ass, and it was a 2-lane road, and I was right
Oh.
next to a fucking tractor trailer, and so I just took my foot off the gas. He doesn't
Yeah.
need to know I'm slowing down by touching the brake. He'll get the idea.
But if you're on a freeway and you're just going set cruise control and someone's merging in, you can either speed up or you can slow down. But when that
Right.
person merging, whether you speed up or you're slowing down and they do the same thing,
Yes. I
Oh,
cannot
yeah.
fucking-
come on, man.
I get in front of those people and then I slow down.
Or
It's a
either
weird
that,
thing.
or
I
like,
don't know if it's like
what was it with me
mentally
the
someone
other,
does that.
with me last week? With me last week, I had some asshole pull one of the masshole turns right in front of me where I had to quick jerk my brakes. I'm on my way home, and
That's
I'm
not
like,
the only thing you were jerking in that car. What? No.
well, yeah, you know, I mean, I like a smooth ride when I'm trying to fucking, you know, do a
Polish
one
his
wheelie
life.
hammy.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, and I'm on Pawtucket Avenue. And I'm getting in, so, like, I get to Prospect Avenue, which is a 2-lane road, and I notice that there's a car driving. Yeah, I know. But it's a 2-lane road. I get in a, like, it turns into a 2-lane road. And there was this guy going 20 miles an hour right in front, and I'm like, dude, this is going to be great. The second it turned green, I fucking literally, like, fucking tail whipped right around him. Like, I literally just hit the gas and just kind of, like, almost, like, slid right next to him, and then just dropped to 20.
Yep.
And boxed
I'm
that
so
dude in
petty.
for easily a good mile and a half before I had to
I'm
get ahead of the
so-
slow guy and
Oh,
hit the
that's
highway.
I'm so fucking petty when I drive. I'm so petty. I mean, I'm so petty in general, but especially when I'm driving, I'm extra petty.
Oh, yeah.
So-
I was just talking about how petty I can be sometimes.
Oh, dude, I'm bad.
I'm terrible.
So you were speaking of cars. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit and go back to hands-on raw dick meat. Who is you never make full contact with raw dick meat with no sink available when you're out in public because that's just fucking gross. That's how you get the coronavirus. It's
That's how you
gross.
get pink eye.
I mean, at least
That's
the
how you get-
underwear buffer.
Yeah, at the very least. However, I am extra fucking guilty. I'm a hand in the pants chiller. I'm 100% a hand in the pants chiller.
All right.
Yep.
Only when I'm at home. If I'm chilling at someone else's house, my hand's not in my pants. But when I'm at home, especially at the fucking end of the night,
Oh,
I
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
got nowhere to be or nowhere to see, no one to see. My hand is all the fucking way in my pants.
I'm
dude.
fucking, yeah,
Alright, Al.
I'm fucking
Al.
dick holding, you know, Al Bundy dick holding.
100
Phone in one hand,
100
dick in
fucking
the other.
percent.
I'm not gonna lie, when I'm at home, the same thing. End of the night, I will sit there and it's just like wham, just
I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, dude. He's just my closest friend. Ain't no one
It's
got my back like
uncomfortable
him.
Position, honestly, it's like it's uncomfortable. You gotta be like really lame.
I mean, we're connected
Then
like
again-
this.
Then again,
Oh.
I do have a pretty big belly in my way, so it's like
See, I also I feel like it depends on the way you go. So I'm very much like like my hand like down like the side of my inner thigh. So I'm not like going right down the belly, down the fucking middle. I'm like resting my hand
On your
on
fupa.
my no, not even that. I'm resting my hand like on my inner thigh, like where my shit meets my thigh. It's
Jesus.
pretty much
Yeah.
the exact same place I would rest my hand on my lap if I was like sitting somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just instead of on my lap, I'm in my pants.
Yeah, no. Like I'm basically, it's the same exact thing. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I do it.
That-
I do
definitely-
do it. It's
that's more of a
it is
comfortable
weird,
position.
but
On my
yeah,
end,
I do it.
that's weird because I don't.
Yeah, say
That's a
like
weird
that's
one.
and like if I was going like over belly, like oh yeah, like the Al Bundy shit, that's an uncomfortable position for me. But just like on my
Well,
just,
Al
like,
Bundy
resting
wasn't
on
full
my
hand in
thigh-
the pants. It was only half hand.
That's true too. Yeah, he hung his
He
thumb out of
he
the
went
fucking
in.
waist
He
belt.
went in until the thumb hit the belt.
I do that too.
And then just
nine
sat there.
times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, when I'm sitting there with my fucking hand on my thigh in my pants, my thumb is still outside of my waistband. I only need 4 fingers to grab my
So-
shit, guys.
I'm a thumb in the belt loop guy.
I am also a thumb in the belt loop guy.
I don't put my hands in my pants like you weirdos, but
I don't. So I don't. I don't
Belt
lounge
loop.
around. I don't normally lounge around in pants that have belt loops when I'm just like chilling. Usually, my go-to is basketball shorts with sweats on top.
I got some sweatpants on right now.
I do too, but I always wear basketball shorts underneath my sweatpants. But if I'm like at work or something and I'm wearing pants with belt loops, 100%. Even in the car when I'm driving, my thumb is looped through my belt
I
loop
don't do
and
that.
my
I'm not a
pants-
belt loop guy.
Yep,
I'm not a
100%.
belt
Even
loop
with-
guy.
Even with a
Something
belt
that-
on.
All right. Well,
Even
how
with
about?
the
Empowering. Yeah, even
Yeah.
with the belt. There's something
I'm-
empowering about it.
I don't know.
feel
I'm not. I'm
bad.
just. I never got the thing. I'm just not. I won't do it. But speaking of something very similar to that, okay. Here's about, and like this can get weird, all varying on the person.
Oh boy.
Basic stance. When you're talking to somebody and you're standing still and standing,
Oh man.
what is your basic go-to stance? Like, how do you usually stand?
I have
I-
two.
can't-
I have
stand with my-
two.
I can't
I
stand
have
still.
two.
I have two.
So neither can I. Thanks ADHD. I can't stand still either.
Hyperactivity
But
for
my-
me, but
Yeah, that's ADHD.
well, no, I
my,
don't. I don't have the attention deficit. It's the same thing, but I don't have the
Oh.
attention problem.
My upper body is usually doing one of two things, and then I have to change the position that my feet are standing in like every couple of minutes because I put all of my body weight on like one leg or the other. So I have to move my legs a lot, but my upper body is usually always arms crossed like this, or my hands on my hips
Yep.
in a superhero pose.
Yep.
So,
Same.
I catch myself with my hands behind my back a lot.
So that's my number 3, and that's just because of the military, and so it's very comfortable for me to stand like that, and I'll do it either hands behind my back or hands in front where my hands are like this.
All right.
But I do that one less because I've had to do it, so I've been forced to
Yeah,
do it. So
I do the standing with my arms crossed, or I will stand with my hands in my on my hips with a superhero thing. But as far as like the arms behind your back, I don't do it as a normal standing. But it's
I
weird
do.
when I'm working. This is the big thing when I'm working, and a lot of people have noticed this. Even I've noticed this. There's a lot of times when I'm doing something, I have one hand behind my back.
Yeah,
And I'm not
I've-
doing
I've-
anything. I will just put my hand behind my back, and like I don't know what it is or why
yeah,
I
your
even do it.
non-dominant hand. Your non-dominant hand behind your back.
Yep. And
Yep.
when I'm doing certain activities at work,
You know what's weird? I find that I stand with my hands behind my back like that at like parade rest or whatever. I stand like that more when I'm talking to someone. So like if I'm in like a one-on-one conversation and someone's talking to me, especially if it's someone with like a position of power over me, like my manager or something, I immediately do that, and it's just pure
See-
force of habit.
see, for me, it's because in most conversations I'm a very animated person. I talk with my hands.
As everybody who watches the podcast knows, I talk with my hands as well.
Yes.
It's not just Italians that do that.
Yeah, no, like I definitely talk with my hands, and It's just when I'm not talking, my hand's got to go somewhere.
Yep. And
So
it's right
it's
in my
either-
pants.
So it's in my pants. Back to the dick grabbing.
So- How about get people? So I worked sales and I had to deal directly with face to face with people. How about the people that want to be right up on you like this and talk right to your face?
Oh my god.
Can't stand that.
I was known when I worked in retail for being like, sir, I need you to take a couple
Dude,
steps
I've
back.
had
We call them
customers
space
almost
invaders.
Nose to nose.
They're space
Especially-
I
invaders.
could have went and kissed them.
Especially since COVID is a thing now, I definitely don't tolerate it anymore. I'm like, yo, back the fuck up. Like, I'm all for having this conversation. I'll stand here and talk to you all day. You need to back up at least a fucking foot away
Oh,
from
yeah.
my face, please.
Yeah.
I cannot
can't.
stand it. That
I
and
don't
low
like my
talkers.
bubble.
I-
I don't like my bubble being invaded.
I prefer arm's reach away from me,
Yes.
but
They come in my
I
zone and you take
but-
a step back and they come back forward to you. And
Oh,
you're like,
don't. Dude, if I take a step back, I'm taking a step back for a reason. Don't
Yes.
fucking advance on me.
yes.
Don't advance on
They
me.
advance.
I hate it.
And
I
you're
hate
over
it.
here trying to make a big sale, and what are you gonna do? Tell them, you know what? Get back. Arm's
Yeah.
length, please.
No,
Yeah,
no,
cool.
I will literally be like, excuse me, sir. You're standing a little too close. I would please
Pre-COVID?
ask. Oh,
That was the thing. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yo,
it
and
was
I
wrong
told
to
every
ask
last
that.
one of us, I'm like,
During
excuse
COVID,
me,
it was
but
like,
you are
yo,
standing
space.
too close to me right now, and it's weirding me out.
Pre-COVID,
That's-
I've always been open about it. It's
Pre-COVID
like,
was a little bit more
pre-COVID-
awkward to call someone out on it for me. It
see,
was, at least.
pre-COVID, I still called people out on it because I really, really do. Like, my personal bubble isn't that big, but that being said, I don't fucking like it being invaded by people that I don't am like, hey, like, my wife can come up to me at any point in time and give me a hug, and that's fine. Although, even every once in a while, I'll still be like, like, don't touch, like, I just don't.
yeah.
Don't fucking come near me. Don't touch me. Don't
Just
grab my
stay
bubble.
away.
Like
there.
my arm
Yeah, like, I
reach is
just don't
almost
like
half the length of my body. That's I think a
Right,
good
right.
like about 3
Oh,
feet
man.
away from me is good.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I've
Don't
always been
like
vocal
anybody
about it,
invading my
but
personal space. I don't even like being
I've-
touched by
I've
anybody.
always been vocal. I've always been vocal about it, but I was a lot nicer about it pre-COVID. Now I'm not nice about it anymore. If
you
you,
could be a
fucking
little bit more of a dick. Yeah.
yeah, if you encroach on me, I'm like, yo, fucking 6 feet is 6 feet, dog. It's there for a reason. Step the fuck back.
Oh no,
Like, I'm
I will just I
I'm
will
not here.
I will give him that wicked stare, look up and down, and go, dude, like
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah.
Like
People-
you need
people
to
are
back away
way-
from me.
People are way too fucking comfortable with other people that they don't know, and I don't live that life. Like, I will talk to anybody. I'll have a conversation with anyone. I'll joke around with anyone. But if I don't know you, there are certain boundaries. Don't talk to me like we're friends, because we're not friends. And I let my friends get away with shit that I wouldn't let a normal person
Normal
get
person,
away
yeah.
with. And if we
Facts.
don't know each other like that, you're not gonna fucking talk to me like that, because my demeanor will be like really fast.
So,
Like-
speaking about we getting a little comfortable, I could go on and on with all this shit. But how about farting in front of people? What's your
It took
stance?
it took me a while to fart in front of my wife. I've always farted in front of my kids because fuck you, I made you. I'll fart when I want.
Ballsy.
But other than that, I don't fart in front of people normally.
Ballsy,
now.
what's your take?
Oh,
You're
dude, I
quiet
just
over there.
I bust
Dude, I
fucking
even
ass.
mute myself in Discord. When
You're
I
quiet
rip
over
ass.
there.
I rip ass when we're in Discord all the time, and every time if you see me mute myself for a second, it's because I'm ripping ass.
So
Dude.
Ballsy's a little quiet. We'll let him have his chance. But for me, I'm
I-
I'll rip ass in front of ass.
Yeah, I'm the same. I will literally just let it go.
Look,
I have no shame in that department.
Uh,
And if anybody's like, "Yo, who just farted?" I will own up to it. I'll be like, "Yeah, it was
will
me."
too.
I'm like, "That was
I go
totally
out
me."
of my way to crop dust people.
Oh
I
my
go
god.
out of my way to put my ass on my wife, and I'll just like shit on her feet, and she'll look at me
Oh,
with the
man.
fucking most, like the highest level of disgust. Like, did you just walk across the fucking living room To shit
Yes.
on my feet?
Yes.
I did. Yes, I
Yes,
absolutely
that's
did.
good. I'm so glad Ballsy's just like me,
My-
don't give a fuck.
My whole thing on the thing is everybody does it.
Yeah, 100%.
Everybody does
Everybody
it.
shit too. I don't want to
Um,
see you shit.
My body at that moment, I have always been about. I listen
Like a
to
bird.
what my body tells me.
So,
My body
If
tells
it-
me to eat cheeseburgers every fucking day,
I'm gonna do it.
so I'll do it.
if it's
You know, so
if
if
it's
my
one of
body's
those-
like, "Hey, look, I need to let this one go," I'm like, "Dude,
Yeah.
do what you gotta
if
do."
it's one of those, if it's one of those where it's my body is like, dude, you either crack one right now or you're gonna start getting like that crampy pain that makes you like
Yeah.
coil over. Then I'm fucking cracking one. But I don't like. I'm not fucking stooge. I'm not gonna race across the fucking house to shit on my best friend for no.
Oh
reason.
yeah, no,
In a
I'm not gonna
heartbeat.
go out of my way to sit there and smoke someone out. No, I'm not gonna go
I
out of
will
my
go
way.
out of my
But
way to smoke my wife out.
if
I
I
will
feel
go
if
out
I
of my
feel
way
a fart coming, I'm not gonna fucking hold that shit and hide it. I'm just gonna fucking let it go and hope for the best.
Listen, if I'm around a crowd, I will hold it just for a certain person. Like I'll pick. I want you, motherfucker, and
Oh,
I'll
see, if
hold it.
I'm in
And
a
I'll walk
crowd-
over there.
If I'm in a crowd, like at a concert or something, I will fucking shit my pants, dude. 100%, because I love crop dusting a thick fucking crowd of people where there's no escape, and
It's
you
amazing.
just slowly watch the realization hit people's face, like, oh my god, someone just fucking dropped bombs.
Yo. Yeah.
And you
I
always
do
do it when
enjoy
you're going
doing that.
through the crowd to get to your space.
I do enjoy doing that. I do enjoy doing that. But if it's like just
Oh, that is
like
terrible.
me and a couple of friends like in a car, like I'm not gonna crack one off because you'll die if I crack one
I'll
off.
crack one
Same.
off and I'll roll the windows up and lock the. Lock the
Hey, I
child
just
safe.
I just do that to my wife and kids. Like that's the price they pay for having me in their life.
Oh yeah.
I touch
Yeah,
up in my wife all the time.
I fucking the other day, my wife got up to take.
I'll
a
sit
leak.
there, I'll fart, and I'll go Dutch oven.
My wife got up to take a leak, and I had some sewage ass brewing.
Oh man.
And she got up to take a leak, and I fucking popped my ass because we sleep in separate blankets because she's 120-degree furnace. And so I popped my ass under her fucking her blanket, and I fucking cracked cheese, bro.
Oh fuck.
It fucking came back in, and she opened the blanket. She's like, the shit I live for. Oh my god, that makes life worth living, dude.
That's hilarious.
I love doing that shit. Oh, I'm an asshole.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, fuck that, dude.
No, I'll sit
Everybody
there
does
like
Ozzy said.
we'll be sitting there. We'll be watching our TV because at the end of every night, me and my wife watch we watch an hour of television before we go to bed.
Yep.
And I'll be sitting there and I'm playing whatever game I'm playing at the time. Who knows? Watching whatever show it is. Right now, it's Two Broke Girls.
Oh, nice. I love Kat Dennings.
Oh yeah, no, I love the show. Like I never thought my wife would be into a show like that,
She's so beautiful.
but she is.
Yeah. Oh my god, she's a fucking
Mhm.
bombshell.
Oh, absolutely. And I'll just like whatever it is, I'll sit there and I'll bust ass out of nowhere and just not even like and just go on like nothing fucking happened until she
Dude.
reacts to it because obviously it's gonna linger.
I've been
Those are the
I have
best.
been present. I've been present for a fucking ballsy rip. And
Oh.
he fucking dude, he shits cheese, bro.
Dude, I
He shits blocks of cheese.
My man.
It's gnarly.
it is. I'm just like,
Later.
womp.
Dude, that's like I sleep with the fan on every night because I get really, really hot when I sleep. And I will like I do the same
Okay.
thing as well as I lay in bed with my wife, I watch TV, and I will reach over and turn the fan on because I feel one fucking brewing, and I'll wait until the fan is going and just crack right into the fan.
All right,
And it
how about
never
this?
hits me 'cause it's gone by the time it.
How
fucking
about this?
starts
How
to
about this?
burn.
Really quick one, and we can move on to something else because there's a lot of these Now, when it comes to maybe weird things that people do.
Being a fucking
Now,
bad
obviously, when anybody is deliberately farting, now they brace themselves and they ready for it. But how do you do it? Do you lean to the side? Do you kind of lift up a bit just to let it go? Like,
I'm a leg
are you
lifter.
are you leaning to
I
your
am a
target? Like, like in public too, if you're standing, do you lift the leg to fucking
do.
like direct
I
the
do.
fart?
I do.
So-
I'm a leg
So
lifter.
in public, like in the crowd situations, I'll do like a little leg lift and then I'll shake it out and then I'll keep going. When I'm at home, I am absolutely a leg lifter and I am a fucking dramatic leg lifter. So I'll like lift my leg up and be like, "Ugh," and then like rip ass, like, oh dude, it's bad. There's a whole fucking show. I put on an entire fucking show when I do that shit.
If
No pun
If I
intended.
have a target, I lift. If I have a target, I lift. If not, I just let it go. It's just, you know, it's just going straight. Like, I will lift if I have a target, though. Like, also sometimes if I intentionally do it with my wife, I will lean to my left side. I'll just whomp, just fucking.
I always power it out too. I always eject with as much force as possible for maximum clap.
Yep.
for
Only when I
maximum
do
clap.
it
And that-
deliberately.
You
and
got
honestly,
to.
that's probably why I shit my pants at least once a year.
If I have a target, I will go through the whole shebang. If not, I'm just farting.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, even when I'm by myself.
My
even when I'm by
wife.
myself.
This
I
is
won't
the second
dramatically-
time my wife
I
has
won't,
opened
like,
up
lift,
my
but I
office
will
door to
power
flip
through
me
it.
off.
I
My wife
listen,
has
I'm
opened up my
lifting, but
office
I'm not
door
as dramatic
twice
as
to flip
I-
me
I'm
off.
not- I don't.
I love you too.
Dramatically lift. I don't dramatically lift when I'm by myself, but I am always a power pusher. Even when I'm by myself in the car, dude, it's 100% or nothing.
You gotta be careful with those.
I do. That's why I
You
shit my
shut
pants at least
yourself,
once a
man.
year.
Oh,
I did that. I did that the night of the Super Bowl. I
Ah.
cracked massive ass and it came with a prize.
this is me at
Like,
Christmas.
It happens. It happens, man. As you get older, you lose shutter speed. It happens.
It was just,
You
a
lose
sneeze fart,
shutter
man.
speed.
You lose shutter speed. All right. So on that note, then, which one of you dirty fucks pees in the shower? Because I know that's a fucking thing that everybody fucking does.
I have heard about people peeing in the shower. I was astonished. I'm gonna
Really?
be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Based
I-
on the situation, I pee in the
Since our
shower.
last conversation, I've tried it. It
I-
makes things easy.
It
But
does.
I still prefer to wake up and go hit the pot though.
So I will say that I do not go out of my way to piss in the shower. I usually go to the bathroom before I get in the shower.
Mhm.
However, if I am in the shower and the urge overtakes me when the decision is piss in the shower or get out soaking wet and leave puddles and shit all over the place, it's going down the drain.
I'm
Yep.
gonna get her outer.
Yeah. Oh, see, I can't. The only time I get out is if it's like I have to shit. I refuse to shit in the shower, and I have known at least one person who shat in the shower on a regular basis. I will not say their name to put
No.
them on blast on the internet, but I have known at least one person who's like, "Yeah, dude,
No.
like if I gotta shit in the shower, I'm gonna shit in the shower.
No,
All the
man.
soap and water's falling down on me anyway." I'm
No.
like,
no,
no, that's not how that works.
that's
like,
not how
at
that
most-
works.
At most, if you're a shower shitter, it's because you shit, and then like it's those people where you shit, and then as soon as you shit, you have to get in the shower. I had a buddy.
I do that.
named-
I'm a big advocate of that.
I had a
Shit,
buddy.
Then get in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a buddy. May he rest in peace. That was
Yep.
like a solid.
I know who you're talking
450,
about.
500 pounds.
Great
And so
guy too.
I feel like he was a great guy. I feel like he did it probably because he was just too large to like really get a good wipe in. And
Yeah.
every single time he would shit, you'd be like, all right, man, I got to go take a shit. I'll be back in like 20, 25 minutes. And it
Go
was
take a
because
shower.
he would take a shit and then he would immediately shower.
Yep.
I advocate wholly for a clean butthole, but I am not a shitter. I'm not a shower after I shit. I just have a bidet. I just installed the bidet on my toilet. That
Well,
way I
bidet to
keep my
you
ass-
too. No.
Yeah, that's it. That way I have a fucking squeaky clean brown eye at all times, and I don't have to fucking shower 7 times a
Oh my
day because I
God.
like the shit.
Because he's a
Dude.
fancy bitch.
Dude, if
Yeah,
you
no.
do not have a fucking bidet, you are missing out. It is the Cadillac of shitting. The
Listen,
absolute
Cadillac
I'm
of
gonna be
shitting.
honest with you. I'd probably
It's so
never
easy.
leave the bathroom.
Yeah, 100%,
I'd probably
dude.
never leave the bathroom. I'd probably be like, keep squirting it.
Oh, dude. And like it comes out pretty fucking high pressure too. So every once in a while you get like one of those itches and you just fucking turn it on and you just position so where it hits the itch gone. Itch gone. And your fucking asshole is squeaky clean. They're cheap on Amazon and they're super easy to install on your toilet with like existing it's just it's perfect.
Every house
And-
should have it.
Dude, like I have 2 bathrooms in my house now, and I fully intend on buying a second one for my upstairs bathroom because the other one right now is in the downstairs bathroom. And it's not even heated. My water is so fucking cold in the wintertime in this house, and I do not fucking care. It is exponentially better than toilet paper.
Well, it's like One Wipe Charlie's. I love
Yeah.
the one. Listen.
Yeah, but see, even-
sponsor.
But even
I
when they
love
say
those.
they're flushable, they're never actually supposed to be
No.
flushed. And I am not okay with shitty pieces of wipe in my bathroom trash can.
Oh, I'm okay with that. It don't bother
Oh
me.
God, no. I
But
can't.
I got a special trash
the
can.
the nice breeze and the coolness of the towels from the One
I
Wipes.
love
so
I
nice.
love wiping with a wet wipe.
Yep.
I just because I don't enjoy shitty.
You don't like
Like
the
big-
dingleberries.
Well, so I don't like dingleberries, but I also just don't like.
That's when you
cloth
shave your
with
butthole.
shit- I don't like cloth with shit on it in my fucking trash can, and so that stops
Well, I
me
mean,
from using
how,
wipes
how's
because I
that
don't
any
like to
different
flush
than a
it.
woman throwing a tampon in there? I mean,
I try not to think about it.
I'm just saying. I'm just
I try not to. I have
putting
2
this one
females.
out there, man.
I have 2 menstruating females in my house, and I try not to think about it.
Well, I mean,
But it's
real
Look,
also
I found a
situation.
jelly roll in your trash.
yeah, real life situation. You
shouldn't
gotta
have
look
done
at
that. He's just a
those.
boy.
They could look
You
at your
shouldn't
shit
have done
towels.
that. You just a boy.
But in the same token, like I don't know. I think for me, it's I get more nervous that those pieces of shit paper are going to make my bathroom then smell like shit. Especially
No.
because I have a fucking sewer asshole,
No.
and so I just don't want to deal with it. What happens when you have the fucking squirts though, bro? And you have like this whole ball of paper and you wipe your ass and it takes up the entire fucking
Then
thing
you're
of
doing
toilet
it
paper?
wrong. Then you're doing it wrong.
No, man, you just get a bidet.
Then you're
use
doing it
just
Leave
wrong.
your ass.
Use normal toilet paper. You go back in for the cleanup afterwards with your wet one.
Or you could just
You're doing
clean
it
your
fucking wrong.
fucking asshole with a bidet with water and not waste fucking like wipes and shit.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
Ballsy, what else do you got?
hold on. No. We're gonna stay on this topic because I have a follow-up. And this is a very important follow-up. My best friend Chelsea started this fucking shitstorm, no pun intended, on Facebook a couple of years ago. And I've even heard it mentioned on fucking great podcasts such as Two Bears, One Cave. Did you guys know that people stand up to wipe their fucking ass after shitting?
Yeah,
No,
I knew that.
No.
no.
You
no.
do that or you knew
No.
that?
I knew that.
Okay, because if you do that, I have reservations about our friendship continuing.
How can you stand up? Because
How
when
do
you're-
you? How
I
do
mean,
you
I
not
lift a little
wipe
bit.
shit on your
but-
cheeks.
I lift a little bit, but I don't completely stand up.
you get back up, your cheeks close back down.
That's
Now
what I'm
you-
saying.
Now you
So,
gotta
like-
wipe even more, and you got more of an ass, and then
You have
ever
to
seen
hold
peanut
one
butter?
ass cheek out.
It just smears out.
So, I am a leaner, right? So if I'm sitting like this, I'm leaning. So I lean to a side, and then I wipe front to back. You fucking animals! Because that's another thing. People wipe dudes. So obviously females are supposed to wipe back to front. I mean, front to back, because you don't want to get fucking. You don't want to get poo particles in your woman hole or whatever. There are fucking men that wipe their shitty assholes front to back. How are you not?
You mean back to
dragging-
front?
Back to front.
Yes, thank you. Back to front. How are you not dragging your shitty toilet paper across your fucking man purse?
You stop at the gooch, man.
Dude, is your gooch
You
not
stop.
hairy? That's just like it's like a
You
forest
stop.
made of shit trees.
Well, I mean, I groom. Evidently, you
I
don't
mean,
groom.
no, I groom too,
I
but
mean,
like
it's not like
still,
my hair is like I can't fucking braid my hair
Look,
down there. or
all
nothing,
right,
but Jesus
shit-
Christ.
shit will stick to any length of hair. All it needs is stubble. And unless you are keeping fucking virgin bald on your taint at all times, then I highly doubt you do not have shit trees to some fashion. Although you do wipe with wet wipes, so I guess that
stop.
kind of helps.
You stop halfway though. Once you go past the asshole, there's no need to keep going. You already got it.
So
You already got it.
oh my fucking god. I know part of the reason why I wipe front to back is because I was raised by a woman and I was potty trained by a woman.
Listen,
'Cause it was just me and my
depends.
mom. That doesn't make it any less savage
It
for a
depends on what way
man.
you're going about it though.
You don't have.
Whether you're
why
going
would you?
from the front or you're going from the back, it just
Why
depends
would
on
you-
what way you're going.
Why would you fucking choose the path with obstacles? Why are you choosing obstacles? If you wipe front to back, there's no obstructions. It's
Just saying.
just ass crack
I'm
and
just saying.
butthole.
I'm just saying. Sometimes,
Why do you need to dodge the boys?
sometimes, like some bathrooms are a tight fit. You can't get that lean in, so sometimes you gotta.
I am 34 fucking years old, and I have never been in a toilet stall that has been so fucking crowded I could not reach around
Yo.
and wipe my shitty ass front to back.
Listen, you're also not 6'4", 300 fucking pounds. Either,
I am
right, you
not
motherfucker?
6'4" and 300 pounds, but I am 6 foot and 185 pounds, and I have never had that fucking problem.
Listen,
I
I
also
haven't
have
had
a
that
long-
problem too, and I'm 6'1", 205.
Oh.
listen. Sometimes you're in a pickle.
Mm,
Sometimes
no.
you don't have a wet one. Sometimes you gotta.
Okay, wet wipe or dry wipe aside. Okay, so first of all, if you wipe back to front with dry fucking toilet paper and you're just dragging yesterday's meals across your fucking taint, you are an actual fucking psychopath. You are a psychopath if you are fucking wiping back to front with a dry wipe. White wipe, okay. Wet wipe, okay, maybe. Okay, maybe.
Well,
But
maybe you guys are finding a little bit too much about me. I don't know.
I can't. I
I'm
just don't.
saying.
I just. Why? What? Like, dude, if you want to fucking rest your dick meat on your fucking arm that goddamn bad,
Well, you
just
don't-
chill with your hand in your pants. Just sit around with your fucking hand in your pants if you want your dick to touch your fucking arm that goddamn bad.
Sometimes it feels nice. I don't know.
God, I can't. I fucking can't, dude.
Look,
The standing up to wipe. Oh my God! So does that mean that there are people that stand up to wipe back to front? What? How? What is that Rubik's
No.
cube?
now hang on. That
What is
is
that
that's
Rubik's
a little
Cube?
excessive. That's a little
That's
excessive.
too much. That
That's a
is
little
so
excessive.
fucking extra. Because now you're dodging cock too, right? Because now everything's fucking hanging down.
Oh fuck.
That's, that's too much, dude.
Oh
That's
man.
too-
We just hit Pandora's box right here, man.
I cannot
This is-
believe
we
I
just
just
opened it up.
realized. I cannot believe I just realized somewhere in this world there is a person, there is a
Stands
dude,
up.
there is a dude who stands up and wipes back to front with dry ass, one ply toilet paper because he's also poor.
Could happen.
Oh,
Brushing
I
his
can't.
balls the whole way.
dude, and don't even get me fucking started on people that have the ability to properly clean their asshole and they still choose to use a bare finger. I know that in some countries It is their culture to wipe their ass with their bare hand, and that is not at all what I'm talking about. I am talking about people who have access to ass cleaning material, and they're like, I just had a blowout and I cracked the porcelain bowl of my toilet. I'm going to dig out the mess with my long nailed middle finger because that's what I like to
No.
do. Fuck you.
Hang on.
No, there's no
I've heard
argument
this-
for that.
I think it was in a podcast. They asked, or it was either on podcast or radio. A poop knife. Do you have a poop knife?
What the fuck is a poop knife?
So a lot of people gotta look this up because I ain't making it up. This was a whole conversation. God, I wish I knew who it was. They keep a poop knife separately from all the other knives, typically with the plunger. And it's for those turds that are too big to go down. You cut
Shut
the
the
turd.
fuck up.
You cut the turd in half,
Shut
and then you
the
can flush
fuck
it. A poop
up.
knife. A poop knife.
So I don't have a poop knife, but I do know somebody, again, who will remain completely
Knife.
nameless for their own benefit, that had a poo stick. And the poo stick did the same thing.
It's the same concept. Okay.
It broke up the large poos
So-
into smaller poos.
Yeah. So this was the thing, and I guess their child grabbed the fucking poop knife. And
Stop it.
Yeah.
Why
and,
do you
like,
need
they
a
were freaking
knife?
out about it.
Why do you need a knife?
I
Why
don't
can't
know.
you just use a poo stick? I
Gotta cut
know I know of at least one person. I'm not dropping any names this podcast. I know of at least one person that is so, I don't know if you know the term or use the term nutty crunchy. But like nutty crunchy is like a fucking New England way to like describe like really uppity like hippie bitches, like hipster shit. Like
Yeah.
the environment. I know at least one nutty crunchy chick. I don't know if she still does it, but she did it for a time where instead of buying toilet paper or even using a bidet,
Leaves.
no,
Oh.
rags.
Oh.
So you know how some parents don't like disposable diapers and so they will use cloth diapers instead that they can wash in the washing machine?
Yes.
So her and her family wipe their ass with essentially kitchen rags that then go into a used shit rag basket in the bathroom, and that shitty basket, no pun intended, is part of the weekly
No.
laundry chore.
No. No.
Now,
There's enough bleach in the world that would get me to do that.
Now, to their credit, the rags are only used for that one thing. They're like, you know, the rag, they're like quarantined to like their own special basket. They only get washed by themselves or whatever. Now, boys,
shit's on a
I-
bleach.
I used to work at a hospital laundry facility where laundry that was getting washed was usually caked in vomit, blood, piss, and mounds of shit. I can tell you from being the person who had to clean it, when you wash things in the machine that have shit on it, regardless of how big or small the amount is,
Oh, I can't.
it gets trapped inside the machine between the wall of the machine and the spinner because there's no place for it to go. And if you do that enough and the machine runs out of available space to store the shit you're cleaning off of your shit rags, it starts to leak out of the machine. So you're wrong if you do that. You're wrong. You should seek help. You might be a fecophiliac. Why would you do that to yourself? I'm all for saving the environment. For the love of fucking God, get a goddamn bidet.
Listen, I'll use a sock in a pinch, but I ain't keeping the sock and watching.
I
I'm throwing
would
that motherfucker away.
I would use my fucking bare finger
All right.
before
Well, I am
catch a
actually
bastard
looking at
shit
the
rat.
time.
I would use my bare fucking fingers.
Yeah, I'm
before I
looking
use
at-
a basket of dry shit.
I think that's what we should call this one.
Yep,
Actually
we
gone
can
a little
call it.
bit longer than what we thought. It's about 45
Yeah, we're gonna do a
minutes.
short one this week because it's so
Yeah.
late on us.
We could keep going with the subject.
Oh, we
It's
definitely
hilarious.
could. You know,
Oh,
we're gonna have
there will
to.
definitely be a part 2.
We'll have
I've
to
got
come
more.
back to like an episode. We'll have to have like a few episodes every now and again, like coming back to old topics or just like a rehash.
Not even rehash. We
it's
just do part 2s because I still got more.
Yeah, Ballsy, I don't know if we really gave you a chance.
Ballsy was dying.
Oh
that
my God.
whole fucking time. He
Oh,
was
so-
barely on
I-
camera.
I was laughing pretty. Fucking
Oh.
So anyway, I want to thank everybody out there for listening. This was a crazy one, and yes, I was literally laughing my ass off. If you couldn't hear me doing it, if you watched the YouTube, you'll. Just amazing shit, you know. But thank you all for listening and tuning in. It's been absolutely a blast.
As always,
Right on.
make sure
Guys
you
have a
like and
good one.
subscribe. That way you can fucking, you see when we go live, which is normally Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because it's the only time frame that matters.
Everyone can blame me for this one.
Yeah, we
Yes.
didn't do it this week, Stu. Just having some PC issues, but we got everything fixed, and we should be back on our normal schedule again next week. Episodes go live anywhere that you get episodes. They go live on, what is it, Stu? Sundays normally?
Normally Sundays.
And speaking of
I didn't
episodes
finish
going
up last
live,
week.
Yeah, so
We'll get a
hashtag
double
blame
header this
Stooge.
week.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
that
Hashtag blame Stooge.
hashtag blame Stooge in the comments.
We'll have a double header this week, so you'll be getting last week's podcast on Spotify and anywhere you listen to podcasts, and as well as this week's.
So
Of
so
course,
if you're
if you're
definitely
only- that's only
listening,
the
Or if you
audio
follow
only
us on YouTube,
It-
obviously you know that they were already released.
comment section of this one and even episode 7. I want everybody to go all the way back to our 7th episode. Hashtag blame Stooge.
Yes, always blame Stooge.
Just rain the comment section. Hashtag blame Stooge.
So
It'll
since
happen.
it's your fault, Stooge, why don't you close us out?
Everyone have a good night, and thanks for joining us. That's about it. That's all I got.
All right. Hashtag blame Stooge.
Blame Stooge.
Blame Stooge.
Sorry.